If you seen this video, God has a special plans for you. Damn, I'm really doing this. It's crazy. Well, welcome to my YouTube video. If you've come across this video, I guess is meant for you. If you don't see this video, that's good. Anyways, I'm doing this video to document my process on personal growth, and my biggest goal right now is to be able to just to be more well spoken, just to be more comfortable talking in front of the camera. I create content, I feel like I do talk on camera, but I feel like I haven't learned the skill of talking in front of the camera for a long period of time, like being on a podcast, for example. I'm good with like short form contents. Like I'll say a line, I'll memorize that line, and I will just kind of like say it in the camera, and I'll cut it and then learn the next line and then say in front of the camera and then cut it and so on. But I haven't really done something like long form where I'm talking with no pause, no filler words. I'm trying to like articulate myself and stuff like that. So it's a skill I want to learn, especially if I want to keep on this journey with my social media, because I really want to get to that level where I'm at the best version of myself to mastery when it comes to like just producing content, not just being able to produce short form content. I want to be able to still create long form content to the point that I'm very effective. I can captivate people, I can tell good stories, and I can keep this going on for as long as I can. So what I'm doing right now is every day I'm going to come on here, I'm going to pick a random topic. I'm going to talk about the topic to you guys, and you guys are going to be someone like, you guys are going to be like my friend, like I'm talking to my friend, just listening to exactly what I'm going to be saying. I'm curious to see, where I'm going to be in the next 20 days or 30 days, because I do plan on doing this for as long as I can until I get better. So this is day one, and today I'm going to be talking about, what is my topic today? I'm going to be talking about why people fail to stay consistent with their goals. So, why people fail to stay consistent with their goals. So, why do people fail to start something and not finish? The reason why most people start something and never finish is because they don't really have the right plan. I feel like when there's no plan, it's hard for you to stay consistent with something. Let's use this analogy, for example. You not having a plan is like you walking in a dark forest, with no flashlights. You walking in a dark forest, there's no flashlights. You are going, trying to find the end goal, the destination. But mind you, you have no flashlights. And when there's no light, you don't know exactly where you're going. It's easy for you to lose track. It's easy for you to fall, just to slip, to fall over, or to trip, because you don't really have a plan. And that's pretty much why most people fail to stay consistent, because they don't really have a plan. And then having a plan is what's going to help you to actually stay consistent. You've noticed that everything becomes more fun, when you have something more structured. You know exactly what you do. For example, let's say you have a workout plan, for example, or you have a fitness plan. Now for example, that on day one you got to do this, on day two you got to do this, on day three you got to do this, on day four you got to do this. Now, because you got a plan, you've noticed that everything else becomes so much easier. Everything else becomes so much fun. And then as you go through the plan, you start to see the progress. You start to, see the results slowly, not right away, but slowly. And then when you start seeing the results, then you get an extra boost of motivation, because the result is what's going to motivate you to want to keep going. And once you get that extra boost of motivation, now you notice that the you going through this plan is more fun. The journey is more enjoyable. The journey is more enjoyable. You look forward to want to do more. You look forward to want to keep getting better. You look forward to want to keep being the best version of yourself as you go through the whole plan. And that's pretty much why most people find it hard to stay consistent, because they don't have a plan. Once you can have a plan, once you can get a plan, everything else become so much easier. And that's pretty much it. That's the reason why people can't stay consistent, because they don't really have a plan. Wow, I really timed myself. How did I do? I was like, I was choking on my word, man. It's crazy. So 5 minutes already up. I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm done talking about this topic. Yeah, I was choking on my words. Holy crap, you know. But yeah, so this is day one. I'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll see. I mean, so as I'm like, I'm not like when I'm not doing this, I'm doing a couple exercises, you know, to work on a few other things. You know, I'm working on like pronunciation. I'm working on, tongue twisters, you know. So every time I come on here, there should be some kind of improvement, you know. So yeah, day one is done. I'll see you guys on day two. Let's get it.